The tools used in the Lean and Six Sigma methodologies overlap each other significantly, although each toolbox has some methods and tools the other just doesn't have. For example, Lean relies on pull scheduling, setup reduction, and 7 ways. Six Sigma uses design of experiment and hypothesis testing to improve quality. Both approaches, however, rely on important methodologies and common techniques for problem solving and root cause identification, such as the 5 whys and process mapping. Six Sigma comes equipped with a large toolkit of prescribed tools and methods to use for each phase in the DMAIC Roadmap. Increasingly, as Lean and Six Sigma are combined into an integrated methodology, tools that were formerly specific to Lean are being used within Six Sigma with great success. These include tools such as Value Stream Map, Lead Time and Takt Time, 7 ways, 5S methodology, Just in Time, and Kanban. Visual control tools, Kaizen, as well as Pokeyo. Value stream mapping is one of the most effective and efficient means of identifying wasteful activities in any organization or process, and is, in many cases, one of the first tools we will use in any initiative. It is a visual tool that shows us the flow through an organization or process. It helps us to identify redundancy and bottlenecks that, if resolved, would equal quick and easy wins for a first project. The value stream map itself is, in all simplicity, a flowchart with a few extra symbols. They also include information on manpower and cycle times. In Lean, we generally make 2 value stream maps, one which shows the current state, and then one which shows the future state. This is the goal or perfect process map. There are 3 important time durations that we will deal with in Six Sigma as it relates to processes and procedures within an organization. The first time frame is the lead time, which is the overall time it takes for one unit to make its way through an organization from the moment the order is placed to the time the order is delivered. Then you have cycle time, which is the overall time required to produce a product or service, including value and non-value added times. Finally, we have takt time, which is the rhythm of the process. It is the overall time to produce a product or service divided by the total number of parts demanded by the customer during that particular time frame. In Lean, we strive to convert processes from the old-fashioned push and warehouse model to a pull on demand model, which is where we use takt time durations. Traditionally, there are 7 waste defined within lean manufacturing, but more recently we have identified an 8th waste, and we remember them through the acronym Downtime, which stands for defects, overproduction, waiting, non-utilized talent, transportation, inventory, motion, and of course extra processing. Defects are anything that is not within specification. Producing too much is overproduction. Anytime there is a bottleneck in the process, there is waiting. If employees are not effectively engaged, then their talents are not fully utilized. The output of one process should flow into the next rather than having to be transported. Warehousing inventory means it is sitting idle. Employee actions should have a fluid motion, and performing unnecessary processing steps to finish a product are all types of waste. The 5S tool plays an important part in the Lean methodology, and its implementation is a prerequisite to just-in-time manufacturing. Originally, 5S included sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. But today we have added a 6th S, which is safety. When sorting, we are removing any unnecessary items from a location. Setting in order requires finding the optimal place for an item or process. Shine means always keeping the workplace clean and orderly. Standardization means ensuring that all operators complete the process in the same way. And sustain means being able to get right to work without direct supervision and without being told. A core principle of Lean is the concept that a product should be pulled through the process as a direct result of a demand by the customer, rather than being pushed through the process as a result of quotas. The result of pulling is that less inventory sits around waiting to be consumed by the customer or another process, and thus reduces waste. The goal of just in time manufacturing encompasses this principle by cutting costs, increasing profits, decreasing waste, and of course, increasing efficiency. This is accomplished by focusing on an as need concept versus the traditional just in case concept that many companies still practice today. Kanban is a scheduling system, and its implementation is an important prerequisite to just in time manufacturing. The word translates to signboard, and it indicates a demand under the pull manufacturing system. Each process issues a request or Kanban to its supplier as it consumes a part or product. A process does not consume a part or product without a request. Nothing is transported to or from a process without a request. Quality demands all parts or products must be defect-free when exiting a process, and by limiting the number of pending requests, we make the process more sensitive, thus make inefficiencies or opportunities more visible. All of this results in faster turnaround times and lower inventory levels, which makes a company more competitive and, of course, more profitable. In Lean, one of the core goals of any initiative is to reduce waste in every process within the organization. One popular way of reducing waste is through visual control tools, or more specifically, visual management. Color coding, for example, is a visual tool, from department-specific uniforms to floor markings and even color tools. And cords or flags are another common visual tool that are commonly seen in grocery store checkout. When there is an issue and the clerk needs help, they turn on the light above the register. Then there are line markings and signs, like the arrows and warnings painted on city streets. We see visual boards everywhere we get a number at the DMV. And when it is our turn, our number is displayed on the queuing board. We see visual tools everywhere around us. When it comes to Six Sigma projects, DMAIC is considered to be the de facto framework used. It is often said that therefore Kaizen is the core framework for Lean. Kaizen, which means a change for the better, is a six-step process that starts with the discovery of a potential improvement. From there, we analyze the current methods to determine the root cause, so we can then generate ideas to resolve the identified issue. Next, we develop an implementation plan before finally implementing that plan. The Kaizen process is concluded by evaluating the change to determine its long-term viability. There are several different ways to conduct a Kaizen initiative, but all Kaizen initiatives have one thing in common. They are short in duration, with most taking less than 5 days to complete. Many defects are the result of an operator mistake, and in Lean, Pokeyo is the process of mistake-proofing a process. It is a mechanism that is designed to help an operator avoid making a mistake. The ultimate goal is to eliminate product defects by simply preventing, correcting, or otherwise drawing attention to potential human errors as they occur. There are three major types of Pokeyo. There are the contact method, which uses shape, size, or color to identify mistakes. The fixed value method is designed to alert the operator when a predefined number of movements are not made. Finally, the motion step method alerts the operator if a step in the process is skipped. Quality control is crucial to the success of any business. It can either make or break an organization. Good quality products and services build trust and lead to repeat business. But bad quality costs an organization money and drives that business away. Every week, we upload new videos between 5 and 10 minutes in length, where we will focus on the concepts and strategic implementation of Lean and Six Sigma. As a master black belt, I am passionate about quality, and if you are too, then click subscribe to be notified whenever we upload our next Lean Six Sigma video.